Welcome to the mind of Opex. Fancy seeing you over here. I'm the host. My name is Opex. I like to drink coffee and work heavy hours driving trucks. What do you do? How's your grind mentality?
I reckon my grind mentality is wake up whenever I want, sleep till noon, and play video games. Well, that's what you're gonna get, motherfucker. How's your grind? See, the problem with today is that people actually believe some people have higher privileges than other people. I stated this in my white privilege video, but I want to talk about something a little different, but a little on the same topic. People expect things. I have such and such experience. I have this or this going for me. I got the job, so I expect to keep the job. People don't really work hard. People don't really grind these days. Yes, I know you know someone who doesn't grind, but expects all types of money, a brand new TV, a new car every year. They expect great things coming their way, and then bitch when they don't. Why is it that some people have Porsches and Lamborghinis and their third house and third yacht? Well, two reasons. One, greed. Two, grind. Some people just want to keep grinding. They care a lot about themselves, selfishness, and or their family, and they want to create a career, an option of always having money, so then their kids are well off, their wife is well off, or husband, and that they're well off. See, the difference between the two, the one who grinds and the one who doesn't grind, is generally money. One receives rewards while the other one doesn't. One might stay home and collect SSI and then get $400 a month and food stamps, which let's say another $100 a month. And then let's say they paid for their Section 8. So they just stay home and they collect. They collect probably $800 total a month. All right, $900. Let's say $1,000. Let's just go ahead and say they collect $1,000 a month for sitting on their ass. All right. Well, that's poverty. $1,000 a month times that by 12. 12 months out of the year, they make $12,000 a year, which is roughly the poverty line, right? Now, if you do grind, well, you lose this $12,000 a year. $1,000 a month, whatever you get. You know, I know people that get 1,000. I know people that get 500. I know people that get nothing for sitting on their ass. But the point is, $12,000 a year isn't shit. So if you're spending these extra dollars on, I mean, let's say all your bills are paid, and then, well, you want to add things like specialties, royalties, like your cell phone. Well, that's another $100 a month, or whatever. You want internet in your house, that's another $50 a month, and you're spending all your money on luxuries. They get a new pair of shoes every month, right? When people like me who grind don't even do this shit. They get their luxuries here and there, but it's not like they're spending all of their resources to get these luxuries. Well, of course, you're not going to have anything else. You're not going to be able to buy a brand new car. Well, look at your lifestyle. You're not working for it. And because you're not working for it, you're not going to have the money, the resources to get that Porsche, that Lamborghini. Shit, just a brand new fucking four-banger, right? Just a brand new fucking $15,000 car. Cheap, brand new car. That's what I bought. Just a cheap $15,000 car. I'm still making payments on, but I can totally afford it. So, what some people are making a month, $1,200 a month, I'm making that more than that in 1 week. You know what I'm getting at? But I'm grinding, and when I mean grind, I mean fucking grind. I mean, I have my ambitions high. I drive 600 to 700 miles a day. Sometimes I don't even start my clock till fucking well after noon. Sometimes till like 6 p.m. like the other day. You get your 3 hours of sleep, you get up and grind. And that's how I live my life. I grind. So when I say I make over $1,200 a week, it's because I earned it. So you might make less than a quarter I do a month, but I'm working hard for this fucking money. You know, it's 3:28 in the afternoon. I got 4 or maybe 4.5 hours of sleep last night. Got up, went to the shipper, went to this, went to that. Now I still have 582 miles to go today. And this is after, I delivered at 7:15. I got to the shipper the consignee at 7 o'clock this morning. This is every fucking day. This isn't once in a while I get to this point. That's why I haven't made any videos the last few days. It's because of that. Because of just being overworked and tired. But my ambition's there, and I want this money. So I want better things in life. So the grind's there. Now, of course, if you're new to my channel, you're not familiar with this content, this is what it's for all my new subscribers. I haven't made a video like this about ambitions, drive, goals in quite a long time. But I have made 10, 15 videos like this. So I just wanted to show my new subscribers that level of ambition. Now, I'm very selfish. It's one of the qualities that make me have more money. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have spendages on children. I don't have extra spendages for other people. My spendages are on myself. I got an apartment at home, and I have a roommate who's paying half the rent. I have a 2-bedroom apartment for $700 a month. I buy a pair of shoes once every couple years. You know, and $700 rent divided by 2, $350 a month, and I'm making $1,500 paychecks. So, yeah, I have plenty of money to spare. So, where's my privilege? I work, I grind. The privilege isn't there. So, shout out to my roommate. My roommate is a little lazy. He doesn't want to admit it, and he doesn't want to think he is, but he is. He doesn't grind like I do, and he bitches from working a 7-hour shift. He works for a pizza place. He just started, hasn't had a job in like close to a year, and he gets his SSI and shit. Of course, he doesn't watch my videos. That's the only reason I'm bringing him up. And the issue here is he expects, because he has experience, that his boss is going to love him and that he's going to get all the hours in the world. And he's mad because somebody who started 3 days after him is taking all the hours, is there almost every day now. And I'm just going to throw this out there. The kid is black who's getting all the hours. So there isn't, and my roommate's white, by the way. So he's like weirded out, thinking like there was such thing as white privilege. And I wanted to tell him, I told you so, because what the issue here is that they wanted to hire the black kid because he's actually working hard. So he deserves the job. His employer is going to love him. Maybe he's more personable with customers. Maybe he's just more of a friendly person to be around. Maybe he's a legit hard worker. Maybe he even has more experience, right? If you're an employer for somebody, you want the person who's going to make you the most money. You don't want somebody to be more of a bum, like, you got to teach him how to make a pizza and he doesn't ever learn how to do it right and doesn't give a fuck. I'm not saying that's my roommate, but I'm edging towards that. But he's an alright guy, but my roommate. But the point is, he literally texted me saying, fuck, I was supposed to work today. My boss said I'm not working till the weekend. I thought I was making money, and I'm not making nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? Are you working harder than everyone there? Are you proving that you're working harder? Are you proving yourself? Do you really have all this experience making pizzas and subs and burgers and cooking? And are you that guy? Or are you the guy like, well, there's a pizza. How should I do this? Because if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then you're a waste of time, especially during rush hour on Super Bowl Sunday or the weekend, right? Or when the bars get out. His job on the weekends, he works till 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to do that type of shift too in the food business, so I know what he's dealing with. All the drunks get out of the bar, and it's not very fun. But you gotta be on top of your shit, and you gotta work fucking hard. And I don't ever want to ever work at a restaurant again. And I worked at restaurants for 4 years as cook. So your ambition, your drive, your ability to want, your capability of wanting the money and achieving the money results from your ambition and goals and your drive, right? So if your intention is there, well, what's going to hold you back? Nothing. Grind. If your health is in the way, of course, there's plenty of ways to go around that too. You don't need arms for a job, right? You could be anything else, like a translator in different languages, or like whatever your disability is, you can still work. You can. There's a job out there. Just learn a different language. You're a translator. If you're blind, you can get a job. Seriously, if you're blind, you can get a job. You can learn other languages. Like I said, enhance what skills you can do. If you're in a wheelchair, you can probably still type on a computer. There's a million ways, and even in the trucking industry, I see people that are handicapped all the time driving trucks. So, yeah, I don't know why people think they're so privileged. Oh, I got the job, so I can just relax and see big money because I got the job. My issues here is that they're not paying me as much as I want them to. Well, work for it. And if they're not meeting your demands, then you leave. And if you're this skilled and if you're that skilled and you're that good, lack of a better word, if you're that good and skilled, then everyone in the free market wants to hire you. Okay, everyone. So if not everyone wants to hire you, then don't blame everybody else. Blame yourself. Get better at that which you do. Right? If you're having problems with your relationships, the same thing, right? You don't work on them, you work on yourself and get better. Because if you're so good, your partner wouldn't want to leave you, right? If you're that good. So be that good in your job, in your workplace, and don't settle for less than your skill set. So if you're all that in a bag of potato chips and you're making $7 an hour and only working 20 hours a week, well, that's what you settled with. Don't blame anyone else. You settled with this shit. So I'm just saying, the grind has to be there. Start instilling that grind. Hey, I've told this to people before. I don't think I ever said it on my channel. I had a boss when I used to work for this restaurant till 4 in the morning. I did everything for the damn restaurant and everything. Everything and everything. Seriously, everything and everything. So she said to me, because I had to work like another 18-hour shift or something, you know, like a whole week's worth of 18-hour shifts, and she was going to leave the state, right, and go to her old country, Macedonia. And her and her family, which the two owners was the guy and the girl, left me and my buddy in charge, my coworker, and it was just us two working all week. And she told me, she said, nobody has ever died from overworking. And I thought to myself, I was like, I don't, you know, some nights at the end of the night, you're like so stressed. I feel like I'm gonna fucking fall over. But that's true. I've never heard of somebody overworking. Now, what you can do is overwork and overexert, but it's an extreme amount, right? So if you're in the state of overexerting, just relax a little bit. You know, everything's going to be all right. Think about the money. Think about these things. Because in the last few days, me personally, I've been thinking about the money. So when I'm waking up at 3 hours of sleep, I can barely keep my eyes open. I have deep blue, black bags under my eyes. I'm thinking to myself, this money's going to be good. And, well, this weekend, I'm going to be home for 24 hours, and I have a good friend meeting up with me this weekend from another state that I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm going to meet her up this weekend, so everything's gravy. I'm going to have the money. You know, I've only been working this job for a month, so, and I'm making some good money now. Even the girl at the bank was like, you know, interested in me once she saw that check. She saw me, and I was fly, you know, wearing some decent clothes, not these trucker shit. I was wearing some decent clothes. I went in there with a smile, knowing it was Friday. I'm fucking cashing my check last week. And I had a good conversation with the bank lady when she saw my paychecks. You know, of course, that's opening up as husband material, father material, making good money. So if you're complaining about no woman wants you and you're making $8 an hour, I don't blame them. And that's all. I'm actually going to explain that in my Message to Men video, which is going to be coming relatively soon. I just want to, just like my Message to Women video, I actually thought it out before I made the video. And that's the only, I made 2 others that were similar. But I want to think out my Message to Men video because it has a lot to do with this. You know, your ambition, your drive, being a great father, being a great husband. I think these are relevant and needed to be known by most men, because most men are drifting off the path, baby. They're fucking gone. I'm seeing these men, I call them boys, man. These boys ain't grinding. These boys ain't knowing what the fuck's going on. Them boys ain't got shit on me. Talking about I'm privileged. Nah, I'm being a motherfucking man. That's what I'm being. What are you being? Oh, you ain't making $1,500 a week? What you making? Oh, you're making $300 a week. That ain't men. Men don't just settle for boys' wages. Get fucking grinding. And it didn't hit me until my late 20s. What was I, 28? I was 28. The end of it, I was 28. I was almost 29 when I first went into truck driving. So, yeah, and I'm turning 31 this year, so in 2 months. 2 months I'll be 31. But the point is that it doesn't hit everyone at the same time. You need a little encouragement. And if me at 30 right now, talk to myself when I was 21, I'd get my ass in gear when I was 21 and just say a few things like that, like be motivated. Women like money. Women like good fucking men. Be a motherfucking man. Get off the drugs. Stop fucking around with fucking minimum wage jobs, because you fucking with a minimum wage job, that's what you're gonna get. Minimum motherfucking wage. Oh, you want to move up? Oh, you get another $1 an hour. Your $300 a week turned to $305 a week. You know what I mean? It ain't worth it. Get grinding. Learn something. Go to a trade school. There's a million opportunities out there. Just start grinding. You know? Don't just feel like everything's privileged to you, because it's not. I don't care what race, color, or creed you are, what gender you are. I don't give a fuck what you are. If you ain't grinding, you ain't making. Even fucking millionaires know this. Fucking people with, 200 units of apartment buildings and shit. Millionaires that rack in $1 million a month kind of shit. These motherfuckers are grinding. They're always looking for better opportunities. And what I say in the start of the video, greed. Greed in your drive. How's your drive? How's your greed? Greed isn't a bad thing. I'm going to make a whole video on that too, about greed. I'm probably going to go 40, 50 minutes long in that video. I'll try to keep it around 30 though. You know I can keep fucking talking. But that's enough for this video. I don't want to go in more than 20 minutes. And I got another video coming right after this, so stay tuned. Yeah.